Over the past insert number of years, I've noticed there's been an increase in video games being released that aren't quite consumer ready. Some games need a bit more polish, and other games need to be changed into a different game in order to be called a game. I took it upon myself to investigate this world-altering, catastrophic phenomenon, and will reveal the results in this video. Or at least, I meant to do that, but I kinda ran out of time. I'm sorry guys, I know I promised this video would be done by now, there's really no excuse for this. But here are my excuses anyway. I was hungry, my back was sore, I was tired that day. By which I mean every day. I forget things after a few minutes. I stayed up late working on something that didn't need to get done. I was tired from staying up late working on something I didn't need to get done. I told myself I wanted to do it, but that was a lie. I was hungry again. Yes, I know I just ate. My mom called. Okay, no, she didn't. I'm a Scorpio. Okay, no, I'm not, and why would that matter? I ate too much. I hate myself. Okay, that's not true. I shouldn't joke about that. Maybe you should move on to the rest of the video. Maybe you should move on. So, according to the script, in this video I will detail the 3 main reasons a video game gets released before it's ready. At least I meant to come up with 3 reasons. I'm not sure how far I got, so it'll be between 0 and 3 reasons. Probably 0. Number 1, maybe. Ran out of money. When budgeting to make a video game, it can be really hard to plan out how much money you're gonna need. Sometimes you'll have unexpected expenses to pay for, like extra artwork or employee salaries. That can put a real damper in your plans because paying for things costs money. And according to this graph, the more money you spend, the more quickly you're gonna run out. But I did look at some of the most expensive games ever made, and some of them ended up being really good. Which just goes to show you that there's a positive correlation between the amount of money that you properly invest into a game and the quality of it overall. The worst part about games these days is that people expect developers to keep paying money after the game's released to make sure it still works. This feels a little unrealistic because the game's already out. The developers have moved on, why haven't you? But I guess this makes some sense if the game wasn't finished before it was released. It would really suck to pay for something that doesn't end up becoming a complete product. In some cases, games are finished after they're released and they end up redeeming themselves a little bit. But you know what the real difference between these games is? Great. Could you tell me? Number 2, I hope. Technical difficulties. Oh nope, sorry, I'm actually having technical difficulties. Just a sec. Number 2, ran out of time. How often have you planned something literally years in advance? A lot can change in that time. You can become a whole different person. Or, hypothetically, you could be the exact same person because you spend your whole life playing video games until the late hours of the night and sleep away the days you should be using to improve things about yourself. Hypothetically, of course. Most likely, if you're planning to release a video game that far in advance, you're gonna end up being wrong about the exact date. It's basically like throwing darts at a dartboard. Only instead you end up hitting the freshly painted wall over and over. We've given you multiple bonus throws to try and hit the board. All you have to do is hit it once. Why are you still playing darts? You're terrible at it. The worst part is, video game developers are notoriously bad at telling time. Like, I keep hearing that they're always staying at work really late. Don't they know what time it is? They should be at home by now. Number 3, right? Wait, global pandemic? Can't keep using that excuse. Number 3, changing work environments. Have you ever worked somewhere where it felt like the company was always changing things around? Maybe the management was constantly switching, or the company's goals and focus seemed to fluctuate each week? In other words, have you ever worked a job? For sure you have. That makes one of us. Problem is, the video game industry is still just so new. It's been growing so fast and hasn't had time to adjust to modern business practices yet. 1958? Well then I don't know what to say, because they really should have no excuse for releasing something that isn't finished yet. I was hungry. My back was sore. I was tired that day. By which I mean every day. I don't remember saying that. I forget things after a few minutes. Just cut to the ending. Hi! Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you learned a lot. I think that was my most well-researched video yet. Okay, so now I just need an ending. Oh wait, there is an ending here. Remember to finish this later. But money now, please. Yeah, no, that makes sense.